Law of cosines. Yesterday you did law of sines. Sine of an angle over its opposite side equals sine of an angle over its opposite side. Now, these rules, these three rules for laws of cosines, may look intimidating when you see it and write it. But as you start to practice it, it's just a matter of typing stuff in the calculator. It's not that difficult. But the formula in the beginning looks extremely difficult. Okay? So it starts with, if triangle ABC has lengths or has sides, little letter A, little letter B, little letter C, then. Alright, here's the then. Here's the picture. You've got this triangle. The vertices are the capital letters, ABC. The sides opposite those vertices are the lowercase letters, meaning angle A, right here. The side opposite angle A is lowercase a. The side opposite angle B is lowercase b. And the side opposite angle C is lowercase c. So here's your law of cosines. It says that a squared is equal to b squared plus c squared minus 2 times b times c times cosine of A. Which means that A squared, they're talking about this side, side A, squared is equal to side B squared plus side C squared minus the number 2 times the length of side B times the length of side C times the cosine of angle A. Alright? B squared is equal to A squared plus C squared minus 2AC times cosine of B. And C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared minus 2AB times cosine of C. If you're a pattern person and you can recognize patterns, or it's easy for you to remember patterns, A squared is equal to, look what it's equal to. It's equal to the other two sides squared minus 2 times the other two sides times cosine of what you're trying to find. Okay? Cosine of A, because this is A squared. Alright? And the pattern repeats itself. The side you're trying to find squared is equal to the other two sides squared and added together. Minus 2 times the two sides that you know the length of, times cosine of the angle that relates to the side you're trying to find. You guys see the pattern? Alright, if there's an A and a B right here, then there's an AB here. If the C is on the left side, then you find cosine of C. If there's an A and a C on the right side, then it's 2 times A times C. And if you're trying to find B, then it's times cosine of angle B. Okay? So here's how this works. You've got triangle ABC. You're trying to find side X. You've got an 11, a 9, and a 28 degrees. Okay? If you want to relabel these sides, you can. The side opposite vertex A is lowercase a. The side opposite vertex B is lowercase b. And the side opposite vertex C is lowercase c. So do you see in this case which variable you're trying to solve for? I know it's an x, but it is side C in relation to the formula. Okay? So look, here's the formula. C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared minus 2 times A times B times cosine of C, which is 28. Now it becomes a calculator problem. C squared is equal to, in your calculator type 9x squared plus 11x squared. Should get 202. Minus, you got 2 times 9 times 11. 198. And while that number's sitting in your calculator, you can push times cosine 28. Anybody get that far?
Do you minus the, is it 202 minus 198 and then times 3?
Yes. What did you type in? Alright,
tell
me, clear it and then type it in again, please. And just tell me what you type in.
202
right?
minus
198
times
okay.
28
Yep.
cosine
And you pushed equals?
equals, I got 392.
Yeah, you don't want that. Alright, try this. Type 202 minus. You see the parentheses on your calculator? Yeah, it should be like above the 8 and the 9.
Yeah.
Okay, push left parenthesis.
Okay.
And now push 198 times 28 cosine. Push the right parenthesis. And hit equals.
Still got 392.
Still got 392. Did anybody get 27.176? Okay, are you using that same calculator as her?
I did use the 7. The first time I got 5.3.
That's going to be the answer because we're going to square root the 27 point. Why are you getting that? What does it say on your calculator? Does it say rad or degree? All right. Try it one more time. And then the rest of you square root the 27.176 because that's going to be the length of C. We're going to do one more. I'll help you with the calculator in a minute.
I'll just use my phone calculator.
Okay. All right, try this one. $15, $19, $125, and X. $15, $19, $125, and X. DGF. Here's something that you need to remember in this case and in this last picture. When you're given two sides and the angle in between them, no matter what the vertices are labeled, the side opposite that angle is going to get called side C. Okay? The two sides that you know are A and B. And it'll save you a lot of time. Here's what I mean. In this picture, all right, you know a side, you know an angle, and you know a side. Okay? And the angle is the included angle. So we're going to make this side C, and we're going to make these A and B. Okay? So now you can use the same formula as you did before. So C squared is going to be equal to 15 squared plus 19 squared minus 2 times 15 times 19 times cosine of 125. Try it this time. I wonder what will happen if you just type it straight across. Just the way that it's written down there. So 15x squared plus 19x squared. Push equals. And then you guys can subtract from that 2 times 15 times 19 times cosine 125. Does anybody get 912? 912.939 or something like that? Alright, leave it sitting on your calculator. 912.939. And you're just going to square root it, aren't you? So then you can push your square root button. And 30.2. 30.2. Anybody get that? Oh, you got it this time? Okay. So maybe you're just better off just typing it in straight across. Just the way that it looks. Got it? Anybody got any questions? Yes? You didn't get that? Okay. Do you understand this portion of it, the writing of the formula? Okay. So then I'll help you with your calculator here in a second. Okay, here's some practice problems for you to do today. Page, on a separate sheet of paper. On page 592, starting on page 592. Problem number 5. And then over on the next page, (22 through 24). Okay? When I say show all your work, I know that you're doing a lot of it in the calculator, so you at least need to show this on your paper. Okay? At least show that. You should at least show these 3 steps. Okay? You can add all you can type all of this into the calculator. You're going to get a value. You can write that down, and then you can square root, or you can show me that you're going to square root both sides to get the length of C. Okay? So that needs to be shown for each problem, and I'm only giving you like 4 problems to do. So make sure you show all your work on a clean piece of paper. Make sure you put your name on it.